Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy Talk That Talk Thursday to each and every one of you. Holy moly, what an exciting time to be an early adopter in this new asset class. That is the digital asset space. Did Bitcoin hit 65,000? Bitcoin? Did Bitcoin hit 65K today? Yeah, I think it did. I think it did. Holy moly, it's crazy times right now. Hey, listen, more Solana, more Sui, I don't even know. More Solana, more Sui, I got to make a move here before like the 2nd or 3rd of August of October. Got to make a move. More Sui, more Solana. Decisions. I got to make here. Not sure. Flare networks where fast speeds matter. We got to get into that. We're going to get into the promise that is Flare networks. Oh, that's some good stuff. We're going to updates on SparkDex and Kinetic markets. I know we shared this on the channel 2 or 3 days ago. We're going to give some more updates on what they got going on over there on those two platforms. Yeah. I found some extra BTC and some extra USDC today. I don't know why. But anyway, found some. And yeah, I got to put it to work. Pookie. What's going on, my friend? Got to put that, not the BTC, but the USDC, got to put the work. More Solana or more USDC. It's really, yeah, it's interesting. I have to check it out and see how I'm going to play it. How are you going to play this? I'm thinking I'm needing more round numbers in the Solana stash. Yeah. So any case, I'm thinking I do. Got an interesting post from someone who bought Bitcoin 4 years ago at the age of 26. It's very interesting. I want to share that post and get your thoughts on that as well. We're going to go over the numbers because according to CoinGecko, the market is doing what the market does. It's just doing what it does. So we'll go over the numbers. If you can stomach this ranging stuff, we'll go over the numbers. It's loading. We're gonna go over the numbers, get that refreshed in the right direction. Go over those numbers for sure. There's a world peace token out there. Oh, yeah, pups, world peace. Lord. Yeah, so this is some interesting stuff, man. Guys, help me out. More Solana or more Sui? I don't know. I got a little bit of ETH, not a lot. Got a lot, not a lot. Not a lot. UK, and I'm just deciding what's going to be the better ROI. Should I degen ape into Solana? What that ETH? Should I degen ape to Sui with that ETH? Does it have to be or? Can it be and? Is it worth it to split up a few K to add to the position of something that's going to be about the same multiple X? I don't know. Is it going to be about the same? That's the thing I wonder. Is Ethereum going to do the same X as Solana? Or Solana going to do, 1, 2, or 3 better? If E4X, will Solana 5, 6, or 7X? Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. We're more weighted in Bitcoin and ETH than we are Solana. Yeah. So yeah. Decisions. Pay me an XRP is in the building. What's going on, my friend? Appreciate you checking in. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. That'd be super cool. We always like to have just as many likes as we got viewers in the stream. Flare Networks, where freaking fast speeds matter. Payment XRP says, I've degen into Sui meme coins, specifically Blub. Did you? Man, you were on it. Where'd you find those meme coins? On Bird Eye? Payment FXRP? Where'd you find those meme coins? I don't know if the meme coin play is better or if SUI, or if Cetus and Turbos tokens, respectively, are better plays. I don't know. Cali Cat's in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? How are you, bro? Rolling the payment XRP said rolling the dice. Where'd you find those meme coins, man? Did you find them on Bird Eye? I think that's how you do it. Go to Bird Eye and search some of them SUI stuff going on there. Yeah, so Flare Networks is doing their thing for sure. We're gonna go over that with SparkDex and Kinetic. But interesting post from Flare Networks about the fast feeds and the difference in it. And I'm thinking, again, Flare Networks is speaking to the heart and soul of the developers, builders, founders, maybe. Founders with a builder background, speaking to that ethos of true decentralization, true scalability, true security, solving a problem in the marketplace. It's like heartbeat. That's what it feels like they're doing over there. That's what it feels like Flare Networks is doing over there. Payment FXRP said, I went star A swap from the SUI wallet. If Solana meme coins were any indication, SUI meme coins could be big. Indeed. What's going on, Devon? Steve, how are you, bro? Good evening to you. You went into the swap from the SUI wallet. What's star 8 mean? What does star 8 mean? Is the swap, when you swap in the SUI wallet, you're using SUI, but you got to know the meme, though. How do you know what the meme is? Like, you got to know the name of the meme. You got to know the contract address. You know, I got to be careful out there with the meme coins. So do tell how you did that, bro. Yeah, do tell. I think I've swapped once on SUI wallet. You know, I gotta break out, hardware. You gotta break out the cold storage wallets when you using that SUI, because they may be awesome, but they're just getting started. Attack vectors, So I had to do the cold storage wallet thing, in addition to using the browser extension. I'm not great with, I don't. Oh, you meant you straight swap from the SUI wallet. But yeah, but you know how people put out different contract addresses and they make copies of the original meme. Like, you got to make sure you got the right contract address, right? With those memes. So, but in any case, yeah, got the Cold War wallet on these extensions, and these transactions. Ethereum. SUI's new, right? So, in any case, what should we go over? Let's go with CoinGecko, see what's good. I was looking at something. Yeah, we'll check that out. We'll check it out together. I was watching a guy go through finding the SUI meme coins. All right, so let's go over to CoinGecko. And he used Bird Eye. But so Bird Eye. What is Bird Eye? Is it a crypto? Let me do that. Yeah. EYE. That is so. It's real quick over here. Let me see if I can find SUI. I don't know what's up with the laptop right now. Nothing's loading like right away. What's going on? I did a little, yeah, I did. I still got it on. I still got, oh, okay. I know why. I know why. Let's do this. All right, let's do that. All right, let me see something here. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna share this in just a second as soon as I get it up. If I could just get it up. That's funny. Hope you guys have been doing well, man. Hope you guys have been doing well. It's great to see BTC hit 65K. That was super cool to see this morning. There's Sui. Okay. All right, we got that up. We'll look at CoinGecko first, and we'll check out Bird Eye. Find these meme coins you're talking about, pay me an XRP. All right, so according to CoinGecko, the total cryptocurrency market cap is 2.38 trillion. Bitcoin dominance is roughly 54%. Oh, it's under 65K now. Bitcoin is currently trading at $64,896. On the 30-day, it's up 5%. Ethereum is trading at $2,637. On the 30-day, it's up 3%. Solana is trading at $155. On the 30-day, it's up 1%. XRP is trading at 59 cents. And on the 30-day, it is about the same. What else we got going on? Some greens from the 24-hour, 7-day, and 30-day near protocol killing the game. Up 7%, 24-hour, 26% on a 7-day, and 16% on a 30-day. Uniswap. Anybody want Uniswap tokens? Like, I don't know. 5 billion market cap. Sui is 4 billion. It's going to be very interesting to see, if this will have a Solana-like run. I don't know. Solana, 36 cents to $259. That is a crazy run. That's a crazy run. So, I mean, it's the market. It's not much going on. BitTensor's killing the game. It's a beloved for the AI play. For some reason. 7-day is up 38.5%. On the 30-day is up 57%. Overall market is not back to where we once were, which was over 3 trillion in total cryptocurrency market cap. We're not there. It would be good to see the Cosmos ecosystem tokens begin to get into this game. My gosh. But Bitcoin did this thing, and so we got some numbers here. Some greens for 24-hour, some green numbers for 7-day, and for 30-day. Celestia is going to have to do a lot better than that right now. Pyth, there's Helium. So in any case, is Jupiter is what I'm wondering. How is Jupiter going to do here during this thing? Jupiter is just, they got a nice ecosystem over there, I'm telling you. Ondu is just killing the game. Blessed to get that thing very, 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 very early. Ondu is RWA play. And Jasmine Coin was the swing or miss play. I guess we'll see what it does. These are okay numbers, not great numbers. These are only okay. All right. So I don't know why that went back like that. There it is. Anyway, there that is. There, the market family is just doing what the freaking market does. Let me say hey to some of our people checking in here. Hit that like button. There you go, Pookie. Guys, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you didn't do so on the way in, no worries. Just collapse the chat, go smash the like button. and then come hang out with Crypto Season fam. Payment FXRP says the verified coins have blue check marks. Where? On Bird's Eye? On Bird Eye? On Bird Eye? Let's go sweet. Trending tokens. Look at you on trending tokens. This is the thing. Why is Pepe? Is Pepe on the thing? And like you said, blue verified check marks, huh? Where do they have the verified check marks? On the wallet? He's probably saying that on the wallet, huh? Trending tokens, fine gems, large trades. Yeah, why don't we take a look at that together real quick? Here's Bird Eye. It's birdeye.so, birdeye.so. You can use Gecko Terminal if you like as well, and Token Terminal. Birdeye.so. You pick the ecosystem, right? It says all chains here. You can click SUI. And see what's going on here. Trending tokens, find the gems, new listings. Why don't they just have meme coins, man? That would be nice if they just had meme. New listings. That would be nice, right? If they just said, these are the memes. $24-hour volume, 3,000 trades, 24-hour trades, 1,000. It's down 35%. Interesting. Anyway, yeah. Really? The Zoom went out. The Zoom went out. The freaking Zoom went out. The Zoom went out, guys. I hope it's back. I hope you're back. Anyway, Raul Paul's remind us again, he's been talking about this for a couple years. I love the smell of more cowbell in the morning. The everything code is in full play, and this is around the third inning. Remember, markets lagged global liquidity by 10 weeks. By 10 weeks, new China stimulus doesn't even appear on the chart. Yet this is prior to today's announcement. This is prior to today's announcement, reminding us this is where it is. This is where it is, right? Another one from Raul. Here's a long-term chart of the cowbell global liquidity versus Bitcoin, as many of you were asking for it, right? Important to note, important to understand. This is called the pop your head out of the XRPL segment of the channel. Sam Callahan, we're going to go ahead and listen to him in a second, says, it was a pleasure to collaborate with Lynn Alden and dig deeper into Bitcoin's correlation with global liquidity. The research suggests that Bitcoin is more closely tied to global liquidity conditions than other assets, making it a valuable macro barometer for investors. All right, so let's listen to Sam. Make sure I have this. I do. Sam was on the podcast with Another guy, Joe, I recommend you guys check out for sure. Get rid of this one too. All right. Let's find that YouTube thing. Take a listen. Here's Sam. The guy Lynn Allen said she commissioned to do the report. He works with Lynn. He's talking about global liquidity. Just real quick.
I mean, Lynn and I aren't the first ones to look at the relationship between global liquidity conditions and Bitcoin. I think it's, I think Raoul Paul has talked about it for a number of years. Michael Howell also, but he has kind of like a proprietary liquidity measure. And so we didn't have access to anything like that, but we thought global M2 is a pretty solid measure of global liquidity. And, if you're bullish on Bitcoin, you should be bullish on global M2, which I am. I think that's going up. And so,
define global M2 real quick for anyone who has no idea what that actually means.
So it's a broad measure of the money supply and includes basically any like readily available cash or cash-like equivalent. So think like physical currency, checking accounts, savings, deposits, money market securities, any like readily available cash that can be used for spending or investment in the economy. And global M2 is just a measurement. This is actually Bitcoin Magazine Pro came up with this. It's just like 8 of the largest countries. I think it's China, United States, Eurozone, Japan, Australia. I think I'm forgetting Russia, maybe. But anyway, it's like 8 of them together. So it's their global M2. So it captures kind of like the amount of money readily available. Or you could think of it as just like an amount of credit creation happening. Another way to think about it is amount of currency debasement happening, just the amount of monetary units increasing in the global economy. And we specifically denominate it in US dollars, and we think that's important because the amount of US dollar denominated debt out there. And so when there's a strengthening dollar or weakening dollar, that really affects liquidity for these emerging market economies who have a lot of US dollar denominated debt. And so we think that the global M2 metric denominated in US dollar kind of encapsulates both of those things, both the relative strength of the dollar as well as the pace of money creation happening. And so we think that's like a reliable proxy for global liquidity conditions. Now, it doesn't include things like the Eurodollar market or T-bills, like short duration, but they're kind of like cash-like. And so probably a deal measure would include something like that. But again, that would be more like a proprietary liquidity metric. And so we use global M2. And so we looked at it. We want to actually quantify the relationship between Bitcoin and global M2 to actually see, is it the purest, most sensitive asset relative to other asset classes when it comes to changes in liquidity, changes in global M2? And we had like a thesis. We thought it would be because, stocks are driven by other things like, corporate earnings, dividends. There's also passive flows from retirement accounts that help buffer it regardless of changes in liquidity conditions, helps buffer stock valuations. And so we think, stocks wouldn't be as closely tied to liquidity because of those factors as Bitcoin. Gold is kind of like a mixed relationship with liquidity because it's also seen as a safe haven asset. So yes, it benefits from a pro-liquidity environment because of its scarcity, but at the same time, when liquidity gets drained out of the system and people go risk off, they go to gold as like a safe haven. So it kind of has like a mixed relationship. So again, we thought Bitcoin is kind of like a risk off on asset right now, given where it is in its adoption cycle. And it's very scarce. And it doesn't have these other confounding variables driving its price. So we thought it would be like the purest liquidity measure. And that is actually what the data bore out, which 83% of the time, Bitcoin moves in the same direction as global M2 across any 12-month period over the last about 10 years since 2013. And then it kind of leads to the question, well, so Bitcoin, if you're a manager, so if you're managing money like Joe here, and you have a view on global liquidity, where is it headed? This kind of shows that Bitcoin's a really good vehicle to use to express that view because it's like the most sensitive to liquidity conditions compared to other asset classes. But then it's like, when are moments when it breaks down? And can we identify, when that correlation is prone to breaking down? Because there's 17% of the time it doesn't move in the same direction. And what we found was, when Bitcoin gets over its skis, when looking at certain on-chain metrics like MVRV, which I can explain, It's basically, when Bitcoin hits these bull market peaks and then it kind of collapses, its internal market dynamics override its long-term liquidity correlation.
Interesting. So that's the guy, Sam, who hooked up with Lynn Alden, confirming what Raoul Paul has been saying. 4 years. Am I muted? B says good now. Yeah, actually the live stream, the Zoom disconnected and reconnected because I am in a Wi-Fi brutal hole here. Development is in a brutal hole. So, but I want you just guys to hear that. Let's talk a little digital asset. Do that and talk a little about Flare Networks. But I want to show something I'll do that later. Flare Networks, then we're gonna look at Solana Salui. Oh my God, Solana and then Sui. Payment XRP says FUD. Leo Messi is in the building. How are you? Michael Marchese is in the building. What's going on, my guy? Hey, Crypto checked in. My guy B checked in. What's going on, fam? I appreciate you guys checking in. Today, let's see this Flare Networks thing. Is it Dan Rocky? Let me share the Dan Rocky one because there's an interesting viewpoint that I want to share. We can cover 2 birds with 1 stone. Carry Dan Rocky's post. We can cover Dan Rocky's post and we can cover Flare Networks. So here's Dan Rocky, here's Flare Networks. Flare Networks said this: why do fast fees matter? Because half-minute differences can mean a lot. Yeah, and I'm looking right now for the minute or so. Bitcoin on my phone had a price of $65,002. CoinGecko. And CoinStats had it at $65,020. CoinGecko on the website has it at $65,089. Again, it's the whole latency, getting it the accurate feeds for pricing as soon as possible. That's what Flare Networks is looking to solve with the FTSOs. All right, so they gave a great example. Why do fast fees matter? Because half-minute differences can mean a lot. Current price, BTC in US dollars, 63,262 versus 63,234. Left, block latency feeds, updating every 1.8 seconds. Right, anchor feeds, updating every 90 seconds. If you're creating a lending protocol, near instant feed allows you to set a super low deviation threshold. This means fewer bad liquidations and better user protection, resulting in more users. I'm excited about seeing this come into fruition. I really, really am. All right, so now Kinetic Markets does have the V2 up, right? It says, Dan Rocky goes on in response to Flare Networks' post to say, it will definitely be interesting to see how Kinetic Markets will evolve into an even more advanced borrowing and lending platform that offers first-class DeFi services to the community. Now that fast updates price, hold on 1 second. Live TV family. Sorry. It's live TV. It's live TV. All right. So I think I hear Miss Crypto Siege coming home. Now that fast updates of price feeds are available. And this is, I think, is very, very interesting. How are they going to make that Is that should be a better experience, a better user experience, all, more trustworthy platform, all these different kind of things. And when you get in Kinetics markets and SparkDex, whatever, using this stuff now, being able to use it now, all these other people that are coming to build on Flare will be able to witness this and see this and notice the difference. Me too. Here are some perspectives to how fast updates can support Kinetic in a highly advanced way, as I see it, says Dan Rocky. Enhanced risk management. The platform can constantly reassess the value of collateral against outstanding loans, 1,000% against outstanding loans. Precision in loan-to-value ratios. With more accurate price data, the platform might feel comfortable offering higher LTV ratios. Effectively increasing borrowing capacity. I don't know about that one. Improve liquidation mechanisms is massive, massive, massive. Lower thresholds mean borrowers have more leeway before facing liquidation. Absolutely important. Instead of liquidating an entire position, the system could make smaller, more frequent adjustments. That would be super cool. Enhanced borrowing caps. Fast fees can contribute to lifting or adjusting borrowing caps. Improve interest rate models. Interest rates can change more frequently based on utilization rates and market conditions. Incentivizing optimal capital utilization with rates that adjust quickly to encourage borrowing or lending as needed. Like, I could see DexFi.pro for sure being able to leverage this. I don't know if Kinetics will. We'll see. That part of this borrowing interest rate stuff. Enhanced user experience. More accurate borrowing power. Users can see their real-time borrowing capacity based on current market prices. Yeah, but 90 seconds. Yeah. So anyway, reduced chance of unexpected liquidations is, again, anything having to do with these liquidations is going to be massive. With more accurate data, users are less likely to face sudden unexpected liquidations. That's a massive one for me. Exciting times for DeFi on Flare as all the dots are finally being connected. So, yeah. That's good stuff coming from Dan. Jack A checked in. What's going on, bro? How are you? Checked in and I hit the like. Jack A said, I checked in and I hit that like button. I love it. Jack A says, I've been trying to figure out what's going on with FTSO V1 to V2 and claiming delegation rewards. Yeah, they put a post out. They're splitting those rewards, brother. They're splitting between the V1 people and the V2 registered people. And then Flare Networks put something out to let you know the ones who, the providers who have registered to the V2. B says Dan Rocky is the Daniel for Casino Coin. I don't think so. I don't think so. 26 minutes ago. Yeah, is he? Really? I did not know that. Like the Daniel and like the guy who started Casino Coin? Yeah. Ian Sterling, what's going on, my friend? So Payment FXRP is saying something different. Says, I wouldn't say that at all, as Dan Rocky is just a community member, while Daniel is the CEO. Yeah, so that's what I thought. I thought it was two different people. Daniel. That's what I thought. But in any case, both masters of their blockchain. Yeah. I've never seen, I've seen Dan Rocky in interviews, but I don't know if I've seen Daniel, the casino coin person. I've just seen his posts, but I've never seen his face. Hydro's in the building. What's going on? Hey, Siege. Hi, everyone. I like this time slot. Oh, you like this time slot? Nice. Very cool. B says both building out. Okay, got it. Nice. So that's an interesting post from Dan Rocky. And I do think it's going to be important for the faster fees, the faster accurate fees that they can only benefit users. And I just think Flare Networks is down a lane. Flare Networks is down this path that is desperately needed. No one just chose no one chose to address it. Maybe they thought it was not as important. Super glad that Flare Networks is doing it. And I think we're going to see the benefits of it in DeFi for sure. So really, really excited about that. It's going to be interesting to see the journey for Kinetic markets, I think. So, it's going to be interesting to see that journey, how it goes, that kind of thing like that. Let me share this post from Kinetic markets. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So, this is interesting. I think I shared this already. Over 200 wrapped ETH so far has journeyed through Stargate Finance and arrived on Kinetic in the first week of our wrapped ETH market. Is this still the first week? Join us in our goal to reach 1,000 supply. Yeah, you're going to have that security on the next level front. Join us in our goal to reach 1,000 supply. We'll be having an AMA soon, says Kinetic Markets, with some other DeFi partners, and we're going to raffle off some official merch. And as we're freaking speaking, Bitcoin is just trucking up past 65K. It's crazy. As we're streaming. Remember, that was a big number to break as well. I believe Blockchain Backer said that. I'm certain that Alessio Rastani said that. And there was another person, another TA guy, said it was massively important to get above that 65 for BTC. So we got it, 65,182. I keep getting notifications. All right. The Muskegon aristocrats in the building. What's going on, my friend? You have me really considering selling my bag of VeChain for Sui. Oh, wow. For Sui. Yeah, me too. Been holding millions and millions. Yeah. For the casino coin, huh? Interesting, Muskegon aristocrat. You have me really considering selling my bag of VeChain for Sui. And it's, it's hard to say if it's going to have that Solana-like run, if Sui is going to have it, but it feels like to me that it's checking the boxes for that. Okay, they got the narrative, they got the timing just perfect, and they got this narrative of a faster blockchain, cheaper blockchain, a gaming blockchain. I mean, has that. You got that story behind it with the people from Meta, right? In the whatever it's called, the DM disaster. That the US was like, nah. Do you remember how Those dudes were coming out for a stable coin for the world or a token for the world, and the US said, yeah, no. That should have had you thinking about your vote then. Anyway, so they got that checked as well, that narrative story. Look, you got to have the technology. It can't be, C minus technology. It has to be next level technology. It's, I don't know if they're trying to do the retail chain thing though. Even though they're saying that it's going to be this gaming thing, they got this console. I don't know about the retail thing because they got a lot of the B2B partnerships. So we'll see. And another thing that I think is important as well is, I mean, come on, man. People go down the look, they get some little stuff on Coinbase, right? They get some little money on Coinbase. They get the money to Coinbase, they're gonna get some, usually stable as BTC. Then they're gonna go to CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. I mean, it's just right. Let me share. There's CoinGecko. Let me refresh this to see if this price on the web app is the same price as the app. That's a 65,144. Mine says 60. The app says, the mobile app says 65,227. The price for Bitcoin is different on the web app than the mobile app. If you're in a kind of position that you may or may not, liquidation, leverage, whatever, trying to get a limit order or stop order, where are they getting these price feeds? Two different prices. Display networks right there. But anyway, so what they're going to do, the average retail person, when they start, the helicopter money, it's coming. Helicopter money's coming. Anyway, when they start hearing and seeing the screaming, Bitcoin gets to a certain price, whatever, when they start screaming at Coinbase, you'll know when the wallets start going up. You're going to get that word. People will be getting in crypto in the end of October trying to get a better Christmas. Right? They're just going to go 65. They're going to go to Bitcoin 65. I can't get Bitcoin. Ethereum, I can't get a whole Bitcoin, whole Ethereum. Solana, BNB, then right? Maybe. Solana, maybe. You get stuff under $200. People are like, okay, I can get 4 or 5 of these. I can't get any Bitcoin. So maybe. And you're going to go down to XRP and they will buy XRP because it's 59 cents. They're going to say, oh, top 10 token, it's 59 cents. So, by October, where's it going to be? End of October, third week October, 70 cents? Be some XRP, right? I don't know about Ton coins, $5.79. Probably they'll get some Cardano. They're going to look at the least expensive thing. What's the best bang for the buck? Without question, they're going to do it, family. I mean, without question. Right? And then they're going to get on YouTube. And which token are they going to be talking about that they can afford to get on YouTube? I was on YouTube for years before I got on X. But in any case, what are they going to be talking about? Solana and Sui. Maybe Avalanche. If Avalanche comes to the game, but it's $29. It's not less than $1 like Cardano. But they're going to be hearing about Solana, and they're going to be, in my opinion, and they're going to be hearing about Sui. And when they see those two, and they're going to be hearing about Sui, has a chance to be the Solana. That's what they're going to be hearing. Sui has a chance to do that run that Solana did. In my humble opinion, that's what they're going to be hearing. And they're going to come back to CoinMarketCap, and they're going to look at Sui, and find it and be like, what? Like what? Like what? Right? I, I I don't know. This is what I'm suspecting. So again, Sweet, follow the playbook from Solana and the timing. It's just everything lined up. I bet I'm not in that ecosystem, but I bet it's similar to Solana in terms of engagement, active, community. I bet it's hard to match Solana. Solana's really good in terms of community engagement, etc. with their platforms now. Yeah, they're really good. 3 or 4 YouTube channels. Jupiter Exchange alone is doing a lot of things, and that's just one project on Solana, but they do a lot of community stuff. I don't know about Hive Mapper and DeBargo and Helium Mobile or Helium Network. I don't know about those things, but the channels cover those things. They got Lightspeed and they got some other stuff. I'm just trying to think, like the retail person coming into this space. If they get to 30, I don't know. Again, I don't know. That price there, I don't know. Maybe. But that's kind of how I kind of see things. It's what's the thing that a lot of people are talking about, and it's out there, and it's just on X and it's on YouTube. It's kind of how I see it. The Muskegon aristocrat. That's kind of how I see it. Me too. Payment XRP says I exited my VeChain and VTHO position last bull run. So did I. Yeah, so did I. I don't know if you can do anything with the VTHO gas token anymore. Hydro asks, will VeChain run this time? I don't know. I do know this. I'm not sure if there's enough new eyeballs, I'm not sure if there will be enough new eyeballs. Like the meme coin thing would have to really, really, really go away. I think. But if you got pump.funds popping up and you got Solana's version of pump.fund, put together by the same people to put together Drift Protocol, I don't know. And the challenge is the economy is so crap that people, they look to gamble more because they're trying to make up. They're looking for the home run and the big thing. And so what I'm saying is the attention is drawn away to the meme coins, and it's drawn away to from the actual projects and layer ones. So I think that's the challenge. Payment FXRP says VeChain, Zilliqa, PoonDX all made me good gains last bull run. My dude made gazillions in Zilliqa. It was crazy. And on to the next one for me. I hear you, my friend. B says, has anyone gotten to the AVAX ecosystem via FLR? I went on Pangolin for a bit over there, but I didn't hang out very long. Payment FXRP says once they hit YouTube, it's all over. B says AVAX version 1 about to go live. AVAX? Are you talking about the AVAX with the Woo guy? That one, Avalanche? You're not talking about Aave, right? You're talking about Avalanche V1. Oh, you're right, B. You're right. It is AVAX V1. Yes, you are right. Something 9,000 or some shit like that is called. And by the way, it's called A Vox. A Vox. What the heck? What? A Vox? Nah, bro. Nah. A Vox? Nah. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right. They're trying to make that gaming play. They got that 9,000 thing coming. It's going to be important. I don't own any AVAX any longer unless I have some for, doing a swap or something on that chain over there. I have meme coin, and I don't know what to do with that meme coin. They had this big thing, this big program, this big thing for meme coins, this big, I forget what the word I want to use, incentive program trying to get their meme coin ecosystem to grow. I don't know if it's too late. I don't know if whatever. But anyway, I took a big bet on that one, and I don't know if it's going to come to fruition or not. We won't know. We'll have to see. But in any case, now let's look at, I want to share something with you. Again, the Muskegon Aristocrat, that's kind of how I see it. What do you guys think? This is what I see new retail coming in the space doing. And of course, any meme coin that's running is just, I don't know. That may draw their attention as well. So let me share this CoinGecko thing here. Oh, did I tell you the SparkDex is doing they're doing leveraging on their platform. Make sure I cover that real quick. That's going to be interesting to see how they're going to be doing leveraging. Breaking leverage is coming to Flare Networks. That's right. Long and short. Premier crypto assets all day long. From the one and only scalable layer 1 EVM blockchain for data, backed by the ultra robust data feeds of the one and only Flare time series Oracle. See the synergy going on with those guys? Oh, it's just great to see. So, Nico, you guys know I'm a SparkDex fan. They are going to be launching a token. So I try to use SparkDex as much as I can. Personally, not financial advice. But let me ask you a question. I had this question. I was looking at the Solana chart. 14 minutes. I was looking at the Solana chart, and I noticed a couple of things, and I know I shared this with you guys. They did a crazy run from 2020 till November of 2021. So from March or April of 2020 to November of 2021, that is a year in May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 7 months. 1 year, 7 months. Crazy run from 36 cents, 60 cents, 60 cents. Let's say May was 50 cents. So, 50, 60 cents till $259. And I just look at Sui. Sui's been in the 50 cents or so range. I mean, for a few months, it was 50 cents. It was 40 cents, maybe even 30 cents. But that was a 17-month run for 17 months, right? 17 months. And is Sui, does it have a chance to do that? I don't know. I'm not saying that's going to happen at all. Please don't go by Sui because I'm speculating about it. I don't know. This little run here from July 27, 28 till September is crazy. I don't know. I know it was a crazy run. And I know that there are people out there who are suggesting that SWE may have a similar run. I know that Raul Paul and others have pointed to the charts and saying SWE is out charting Solana. And Solana is out charting everything else, which means SWE is out charting everything else. Again, I don't know. But what I did want to think, look at this thing here is after the run of $259, let's say 50 cents to $259. Let's go to the percentage change calculator and see what kind of thing. Someone said it was a 500x. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, it's a great run, isn't it? So let's do 0.50 to 259. I think this is 200 and something, but I don't know. No, 517. 517. 517x. I don't know what SWE is going to do. I have no idea. No, please do not go buy SWE. Your life savings, mortgage at home, or any of that stuff, just because I'm covering it. Can we go back to CoinGecko? Thank you. So, but here's the thing that I do want to point out, just for some reference here, just to make a point. This thing in November of 2021 to $11.47 1 year later. Right? In the, right? And 2022, the bear market. That's a 95% retrace. $95% all of this and garner all this attention and still get a 95%. Wait, don't you think all the other altcoins are going to do that as well? I froze again. My gosh. That's the challenge for trying to do the live stream during this time, man. I just feels like this is when I have the worst Wi-Fi issues.
Later?
Yeah. Or earlier. The dreaded Wi-Fi issues. Hopefully we got this good. B says 100% correct. Bitcoin is the gatekeeper. No, I don't own any ICP, bro. Mesquite Aristocrat says, are you doing a 48-year stake tokens? Hey, bro, how are you? Smart money makes smarts. I like it, bro. What FLR is going to do, I have no idea what it's going to do. I just do during the bull run, I do know that it's going to get, it has about a 95% chance of doing a 95% retrace. Right? But what's going to happen during this bull? If assets are going to launch, we're going to get a chance to check out the FTSO, see what's good. That kind of stuff. Sure, is a 50-cent, 60-cent Solana better than an $11 Solana in terms of how many you can get? Yeah. But the risk adjusted reward is another thing. Man, this live stream is just, I don't know. We got straight issues going on here. Coffee and crypto. That name sounds familiar. How are you, Coffee and Crypto? Is this my guy? Him and the missus? Think so. Wish I could have shorted FLR and Songbird after the launch. Was really sad to buy in at launch and just watch the fall. Accumulated most of mine at the bottom, but dang, that would have been sweet. Songbird and FLR? I appreciate you checking in, Coffee and Crypto. But in any case, I don't know what FLR is going to do this bull run. Don't know. It's in my 10% bag in terms of weighted portfolio. But I do know that we're going to get a 95% retracement. And I do believe that for me personally, a better risk adjusted reward is for the asset being fully launched. FTSO coming in with good price fees, et cetera, et cetera. The TBM flare should increase drastically, says Ian. Sure. Right? Still a lot of new stuff we got to figure out. AU says, tell us some good stuff about XRP. David Schwartz has admitted that they should, and Ripple, that they should have put smart contract programmability in sooner. And they are looking into it now, and tiny bite-sized pieces in terms of putting it on the XRPL. I think that is the biggest news of all the news. I think that's the biggest. That's the biggest news. So the stable coin is going to be awesome, but it won't be launched in the States first. We found that out. Everything's, a promise right now with the XRPL. It's a promise of the stable coin. It's a promise of Archax and what they're going to do. It's a promise of the XRPL EVM sidechain. So we're going to have to wait and see what it do, as we like to say. All right, fam, listen, I'm going to hop off here. Miss Crypto C's made some dinner. She's giving me that eye. They give you that eye. So there it is. Oh, what's that? Oh, stay blessed, brother. Got to get back to work. All right, Crypto Girl Investment. Appreciate you checking it, bro. All right, fam, I'm going to hop off here. I appreciate you guys checking in for sure. Apologize for the bad Wi-Fi stuff. Do me a favor, if you didn't hit that like button on the way in, please do so on the way out. That would be super, super cool. I would appreciate that. And if you happen to be in that 45 to 50% of people that are hanging out, listening to and watching the Crypto Seas and haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we're trying to bring that number down from 50% down to about 25%. And you can do your part by hitting that subscribe button right now. Let's get those numbers back down. We're going to raise to 9,000 subs, because then we're going to start doing some world-class interviews for you guys. Test my interviewing skills. Looking forward to doing that. As always, listen, I'm going to end this live stream like I do all my live streams. I remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, or perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.